Hello, Milwaukee, and welcome into Joshin' Around Milwaukee. I am Josh Albrecht, and today we are here to explore the best of our city, its vibrant culture, thriving tourism scene, and the people making it all happen. But Joshin' Around Milwaukee can't happen with just one Josh Albrecht, and that's why, as always, I'm joined with...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, Josh Albrecht and Josh Albrecht. And, Josh, I have to say, when we came in here today, the weather was so nice. It had me immediately think, like, no jacket. That first day when you don't have to wear a jacket, I was like, summer's going to be here before we know it.
Did you throw shorts on, too?
I wanted to. I didn't, but I saw the shorts. I was like, not yet, but soon.
Look, I know that's a thing. You got to go full Wisconsin.
I know.
So, hoodie and shorts. It's that season.
No, that's the beauty of it. Didn't even have to do a hoodie, just a shirt. I could just do a shirt today. I was very excited about it. As I mentioned, it had me thinking about summer. Summer obviously leading into festival season.
City of festivals.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait for that. And I thought, how fitting is it that thought pops into my head the same day that we welcome on our guest today, Jerrod Woods, Senior Director of Marketing for Milwaukee World Festivals.
Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing today?
We're doing good. Thanks for having me.
Are you not pumped for this?
Joshing around. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the fact that summer's going to be here.
I mean, that's exciting too, but I don't know.
Whatever. This is talking about the festival season that's going to be here before we know it.
I think you have to think more highly of yourself. Joshing around in summer, you're on equal platforms.
Well, okay. Yeah. All right. That's fair. You know, we have been radiofied.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks to our friends here at 620. We've fully radiofied
That's right.
in season 3 of Joshin' Around Milwaukee. And we're excited to tell the stories of the city and really share all the special, unique things. And it doesn't get more unique and special in Milwaukee than Summerfest. So it's exciting to have you here to talk about what we have in store there. But before we even dive into like Summerfest 2025 or anything like that, You're thinking festivals, warm weather. I'm thinking festival food. That's what I was thinking right away.
Of course.
And the delights. What's the go-to? Let's see it. We'll hear it. What's the go-to festival food?
It's as a sampler platter.
Hands down.
Yeah. And, I mean, look, it's if someone's visiting from out of town, it's the first place we go. If someone's not visiting from out of town, it's still the first place I'm going. What's
the top thing? Because the platter, you got the multiple items. For those who might not know, which I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
right. You've got the cheese curds.
Yes. You got the cheese curds.
You've got
the chai fries.
The chai fries, and you got the mozz.
And then you got the mozz sticks.
Mozz stick with the marinara.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got
maybe a ranch.
You got the ranch. And I don't know. I mean, it's just, first of all, it's like just all the cheese in the world that you could ever want. But somehow it all works well together. Like they just throw it all on the plate, and it doesn't even need to be separated.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna have a fry now and then a cheese curd, and cheese curd went in the ranch, so that's fine. We're done. It's perfect. And you got a little tray, and you walk around.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
sampler
on.
platter every time.
It's totally on, and then you like swing by one of the Summerfest bars, and you get the little commemorative glass.
Oh my gosh,
right? Little cup.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
You have any idea how many of those commemorative?
1,000. It's all you use.
It is insane. A few. I don't know. 2 years ago, I think you guys came out with the shaker, the tumbler.
The shaker.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I've like 8 of those.
Yeah.
It is. I'm like, why? Why do I keep?
Yeah.
I
you say to your wife, "Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Get out
It's your new dining wear.
Yes.
This fine Wisconsin china.
No,
this Milwaukee
we
style.
have guests coming over. Bring out the good stuff. Yeah. It's awesome.
Maybe that's what a new line of items. We'll talk merch later, but that's maybe the new merch item is the Summerfest fine china for all the special occasions.
I think we need to hire you guys. I think you guys are coming up with all the good ideas here.
The 6-piece dinette set from Summerfest.
This would be amazing. Little gravy bowl. Like, oh man, this is Thanksgiving 2025.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I will say though, your conversation makes me also really crave a Goolsby's burger.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
During summer, that is the one thing where I'm just like, I could not get enough of it.
Yeah.
Cannot get enough.
And you being on the Summerfest grounds, it's like every single day of the festival.
Which, like, you learn to pace yourself. I remember last year I made the mistake of doing this as a sampler day one, and it affected me for the rest of the first weekend.
Like in a positive way.
In a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you were so amped with it right off the bat.
Yeah, no negative things happened at all as part of that. But it's one of those things where you learn to really dive in and enjoy all the food. You have to pace yourself, But after 9 days, you get around to everything. Really.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, there's always new things too. So you're like, but I want the classics, but I want the new. It's a push pull.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I've learned is the making sure there's sit down food, and then there's walking food.
Oh yes,
and you got to make sure that you're getting whatever food you're going to walk with first, so you can go and get everything before you hunker down to prepare for whatever concert is going to be coming up in whatever time, an hour,
it's
2
like
hours.
It's like you've done this before.
I have. Yes.
Do you have a playbook written and everything?
I'm close. I'm close to
Coming
having
soon.
a full book on it. There are strategies involved with these things to make sure that, because it's not something you can do in 2 hours.
Nope.
There's so much to eat and see and enjoy, and so you got to have a strategy of how you're going to do it. Otherwise, you're going to miss something.
And you'll have regret. You'll be like, oh, man, I came in here wanting the funnel cake. I got distracted by the churros, and I never got to the funnel cake.
Yeah. You got to have a strategy. You have to have a plan. And then everything will work perfectly, just like this first segment did. We nailed it, and I'm really excited to talk about.
What a transition!
I'm really excited to talk about Jerrod, all the things that are going to be coming to Summerfest this year, and we're going to talk lineup. Hopefully, we can talk lineup a little bit and get some teases there when we come back to Joshing Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Joshing Around Milwaukee. I'm Josh Albrecht. That over there is also Josh Albrecht. And we have our special guest, Jerrod Woods, with us from Milwaukee World Festivals. We're talking all things Milwaukee, all things festivals. We're excited for the summer and having some fun in festival season. But right now, it's February. Valentine's Day is going to be here soon. Love is in the air, by the way, at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. This February, fall head over heels in the Love It or Leave It $300,000 game show. Thursday nights, you could love your prize or leave it for another. For a chance to score thousands in cash and prizes, just play using your rewards card. Get ready for Love It or Leave It only at Potawatomi. More info at paysbig.com. Must be 21 years or older to play. So, Jerrod, we were talking about the food, which was awesome. Getting a little hungry now, but I'm really excited, as always. It's almost like Christmas morning when that schedule is released, and I know there are teases. We've got some teases that have already come out. The Killers were announced. That was a big one that's going to be at the amphitheater. But just overall, when all the side stages, the whole schedule gets released, I mean, you just spend hours going through it. It's almost like March Madness when you fill out your bracket.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at it and you're filling out so this weekend we got to go to this concert, and this concert. And then the second weekend we got to do, and you go through all of it. Can you tell us a little bit about when we might be hearing that?
Yeah, when's the scoop coming? When are we getting the lineups?
We're actually going to have it this Wednesday. So February 12th. It's crazy. This is way earlier than we've done it before, but we're excited. So, full lineups coming out on the 12th. Actually, this week, too. If you didn't see, we announced Vincent Boone. So, he's headlining the amphitheater, which is another great show for us. So, yeah, we've got a killer lineup. One that I feel like it's the biggest secret in Milwaukee for so long. And there's times where I just want to scream it from the rooftops in advance, but I probably would not have my job.
You just drive to Bradford Beach and yell it at the lake,
like 2 a.m. There's no one around. Just the Killers are coming.
But so it's something we're always really excited to finally have the opportunity to share, and honestly share it with the Milwaukee community, because the Milwaukee community is what made Summerfest and has continued to make Summerfest so successful for the past 57 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. So lineup coming out February 12th. It drops pretty early in the morning too. You gotta get up and go, right?
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Set your alarms. It's very early.
So get looking, see that stuff. Obviously, we're as Josh mentioned, the Killers have already been announced.
Mm-hmm.
Killers,
Hosier, Megan Thee Stallion. Did I see a Def Leppard in there?
Def Leppard with Tesla, which is a great package, great hard rock package. Plus we got James Taylor with Jason Mraz. James Taylor, you cannot go wrong with. If you've never seen him, one of the best shows you'll ever see. Just an incredible singer-songwriter. And then country superstar Lainey Wilson. This is going to be her first time headlining the festival.
Awesome.
She has just skyrocketed to fame in the past couple of years, especially this year. So she's definitely another one we're excited to have in the lineup.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic list of headliners. I know there's some many more to come. But that's a strong list of headliners to start the season off with.
Well, it's one of those things too where it's like that is my favorite part about Summerfest is that there's literally something for everyone. It is not only from genre. We have one of the most star-studded eclectic lineups in the entire country of any major music festival. From genres to artists, we've got R&B, hip hop, classic rock. We've got country, indie alternative, literally everything, which is awesome. But then at the same time, being around for 57 years, there is obviously such a tradition with the festival and with people from the community. So it's one of those things too, where, people come down there, whether they're just coming to hang out with their friends, meet their friends that they literally met at a festival maybe 20 years ago that they reunite with every single year. And it's truthfully one of the best parts of summer. We're very privileged to be able to bring that to the community.
And, one thing that I really enjoyed last year was there are more bands that would have maybe been 10 p.m. headliners in years past that are now playing at 4.
Yeah.
And it's keeping you at that stage all day and night.
Yeah.
We had that multiple times last year to where it was, all right, hunker down, like I'll go get more food. But when this band gets done, I'm looking forward to the next one. And I just loved how, you guys over there are setting up these schedules to just have it be nonstop action the entire day.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can literally go, if you're a pop punk fan, you can go and see one of your favorite bands starting at 4 p.m. And like you said, you're going to be there all day. And we've kind of had a little sneak peek of that this year, So as part of, our collaboration with Northcott Neighborhood House and doing some additional Juneteenth programming after the traditional festival down on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard Drive, we're going to have at the U.S. Cellular Connection stage, Fabulous is headlining that night. Plus we have Genuine and Mike Jones on the night. So to your point, you have Mike Jones. You've got these. Thank you. I've been waiting for this moment. But it's one of those things where it's like we have those curated lineups where you're going to come down, you're going to have the best time of your life, see some of your favorite artists, and hey, you can go and hop to a new stage and go see someone else that maybe you've never discovered.
New stage hopping is what it's like for me because I love the use the word eclectic, that the ability to go from genre to genre, or like. I remember, a few years ago, one of my fondest memories was going to see Bare Naked Ladies with my kids, hanging out there. They put on an amazing show as always. And then you're like, oh, that's done. It's 11. Maybe we'll just stroll out and see what happens. And then you stumble upon a giant Steve Aoki dance fest. And you're like, all right, kids, let's do this too.
Yeah.
And he's just
never mind. Staying up later.
And he just and you roll with it. And it's just that is so much fun to go from thing to thing. Like another one for me was, did Ava Max.
Yep.
Local girl making good.
Pop queen.
Go Ava Max right into Sean Paul. And I was like, where, the juxtaposition of those genres and super funky, tech pop dance to amazing rap and R&B. So it was just a killer night, right? And that's what's about. Any crazy mix-ups for you in the past, Josh?
So I always like, the strategy, back to the strategy thing, right? Yeah. So one of the beauties of when you see a show at the amphitheater is usually they start a tad earlier. And there was one year, I think it was actually the last time that Tom Petty was at the amphitheater, saw Tom Petty, and then hopped on the sky glider and took the sky glider down to the stage all the way at the end, U-Line.
Yep.
And Rick Springfield was playing, and I got there just in time for Jesse's Girl.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Make it, you got to try to time it out. And
you're like, Summerfest did this for me.
Yes.
Me.
Yes, this timing. The other one that was incredible was, and will always be one of my favorite shows, was when Lonely Island was there. One of,
that's an iconic show.
Yeah. And we all kind of figured it out when we knew that T-Pain was at the Harley stage, one stage over. And then, when he came out at the end and they did I'm on a boat, and we all just lost our minds, and that was so cool too. But unique experiences like that too.
Sure.
Shows that you're not going to see anywhere else.
Well, I remember it's funny with that night, T-Pain left his stage and just kind of left the crowd hanging for a good 10 minutes to go do that song, and then went back and then just kept performing. But it's that's what's so cool is you have those super cool collaborations, and I think everyone has a story like you two do, like I do. I know one of my favorite was seeing the Violent Femmes, seeing them play Blister in the Sun, and then running down to BMO Pavilion and hearing Steve Miller Band play the Joker, within a span of 15 minutes. That is unbelievable. You can't beat it. But You do have a game plan. You have a strong game plan, and I think we do need a book on that.
I'm telling you,
you're an expert.
There's enough there. This is why I'm saying on the 12th, it's important. Take your time.
Start
You
playing.
look at everything. You look at when those bands are performing, and you can lay it out, and you can make sure that you're enjoying the fest all day. It's not something where, well, we can go at 7 at night. No. You're there at noon, and you're good through the rest of the night. You can lay it out. I'll help. You reach out to me. I'll help.
That's right.
I'll help you.
And if you
build it out
plan it, if
want.
you plan smart enough, you can you make sure that you catch all kinds of other crazy stuff like the giveaway items or like the themes of the day, those things.
Well, yeah, because we've got, every single day, too, we've got admission promotions where you can get free or discounted admission to the festival. And as part of that, too, it also gives back to the local community. So, again, that's a huge part of what we do. Something that we're obviously very proud of is always being able to give back to the community in different ways, beyond just the music and beyond, the excitement of the festival, but really impacting the community in a positive way.
Yes, and also, when you're looking at that other stuff, there's also the merch tent, which we got to talk about too. But we're going to do that when we come back. There's still more to talk about with Summerfest and the festivals with our guest, Jerrod Woods, here on Josh Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Josh Around Milwaukee. Josh Albrecht here, Josh Albrecht there, Jerrod Woods from Milwaukee World Festivals with us. We're talking about Summerfest and just looking forward to all of that. We got to talk about the merch and just the amazing gear that you guys come out with and the styles. And everything. I'm a loud shirt guy. I brought a photo for you, Jerrod, that they shared like 12 times on social media. But it was awesome. That's totally my style, and I love that you guys get into it. It's not like just hey, here's a black T-shirt that says Summerfest on it. You guys have some creative gear and items, and I need to know, what do we got this year?
Yeah, I love this. I might frame this and put it on my desk.
Yeah, please.
Now that I have a physical copy. Yeah, so not only do we obviously do a bunch of festival merch, but we've had really cool opportunities to do awesome collaborations with local Milwaukee company. So Unfinished Legacy, we did a collaboration with them last year. They have made not only a mark on the city, but truthfully nationally as well. They are such a huge brand, and I think one that, for us, we were really proud and really excited to partner with. So, hopefully there's going to be another opportunity again this year to do some exclusive merch opportunities. But beyond that, I think we're always looking for unique and fun ways. For us, obviously being a festival that's been around for 57 years, people love throwback merch. We're always, and throwback merch is very popular too.
It is.
And
It is very popular.
foxes too. You had foxes last year.
So the story about the foxes, if you don't know, foxes have lived on the grounds for years. You'll see them running around, not during the festival. Don't like people.
I was going to say, I don't think I've seen them.
But as we're getting the grounds ready for the year, you will just see them hanging around the amphitheater, kind of running around the ground. So it's kind of this mythical lore of the foxes that have been present and are part of Summerfest for so long. So at times we kind of used them as mascots and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's something where, we're really excited about, the merch that we're going to have this year. I don't think I have enough of it. I don't think I'll ever have enough of it. But yeah, we'll see some cool collaborations.
And that pre-planning pro move, the main merch tent is air conditioned.
Yes.
So when you're like feeling it,
Yeah.
go look at some merch.
Yeah, and everyone says it's summer. Why are there hoodies? Just wait. You just wait for that one night when the wind rolls in, and you're like, cold.
Yeah,
little chilly, and then I end up wearing my Summerfest hoodie all the time.
Oh yeah,
I will say those are probably my favorite nights though. Like when we were talking about shorts and sweatshirt weather.
Yeah,
if you can have that and you just feel that cool lake breeze while you're watching your favorite show,
money.
Nothing better. Nothing better.
We can't wait for Summerfest. Can't wait for the summer. Looking forward to all the festivals. Can't wait for the 12th to when we finally can get that schedule released. If people there's an app, right?
Yep. So the app, it's not going to be quite updated yet, but you can go to summerfest.com.
Okay.
Or you can follow us on socials at Summerfest and get all the information there. And like you said, set your alarms, February 12th, 6 a.m.
All right, Josh Around Milwaukee is not done yet. We have one more segment here for everyone that joins us on our social media channels and the podcast platform. So thanks for staying with us. Once again, Jerrod Woods from Milwaukee World Festivals is with us. And we've had a great time talking to you. We have a few more questions, but thanks for coming and joshing around.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's always fun talking with you guys.
Oh, we've run the full table here of like things to talk about. We We talked about Summerfest China set for Thanksgiving.
Which is going to happen now.
We learned about foxes on the grounds.
Yep. Yes. Foxes on the ground. Oh, that'd be a good band name too.
Yeah. Oh, foxes on the. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, certainly. We talked other merch. We've talked the big announcements already made this year for the festival, which again three weekends.
3 weekends.
June 19 to 21, June 26 to 28, and July 3 to 5. And I wanted to ask you, I forgot to ask, that's a 4th of July bonanza.
It is fun. Last year on the 4th of July, it was one of the most fun days because everyone came down, wearing their different Star Spangled Banner gear.
Oh, yeah.
But it was fun. Like everyone was there to have a good time. It's obviously a phenomenal holiday. But celebrating on the grounds was something that I never had a chance to do until last year. So I'm excited to do it again.
Yeah, it's killer. And no fireworks 4th of July, but you guys do fireworks the first weekend.
The Big Bang. Every opening day we do it, so we're excited to bring that back as well.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That is Juneteenth, right?
Yes.
The first day. So Juneteenth, special Juneteenth lineup, followed by the Big Bang firework. That's a megawatt opening day.
It's a fully loaded day, but one we're really excited for. It feels far away, but it's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, so that's awesome. One last question we have for you today that we love to always ask our guests, and that is Milwaukee is got a lot of momentum right now. It's bringing up the Fresh City vibes. We got cool things happening. For you, what's the thing that's giving you Fresh City vibes right now? What's the thing you're invested in Milwaukee?
I have to say, so I went to a Division III school, have no true affiliations, but I had the opportunity to take my daughter to a Marquette men's basketball game, and that was unbelievably fun. Being a dad now this is my first daughter, so it was so much fun. But the vibes in there were so fun. Everyone was so kind. So I feel like for me, I am fully on the Marquette Golden Eagles bandwagon right now.
Yeah, it's a good time to be on that bandwagon.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, an amazing year. They're going to win the tournament. It's obvious. It's predestined.
Fine, wood to knock down. We're going to get hate mail for that.
and the University of Wisconsin Panthers are going to sneak in too.
Yes,
and they're going to.
Hey, they're also having a great year.
Championship
Horizon,
game. Yeah. Milwaukee versus Milwaukee in the championship. That's what I'm predicting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Marquette games are amazing. The energy, the student section goes crazy.
It's unreal.
And the team is just ridiculous right now. And of course, our guy Shaka, running the
He's
show.
a coach.
Yeah. So I love that. So have you been to a Marquette game this year, Josh?
This year I have not. Yeah. I've not been able to get out this year. But I definitely have. I went last year. And it's always electric. Yeah, I love it.
I absolutely love it. So yeah, would encourage anyone to check it out there at Fiserv Forum. It's like when you're trying to recruit a new player for the team, and you're like, oh, we get to play where the Milwaukee Bucks play. Right. Like it's not some sort of like, oh, here's the old field house built in 1954.
Yeah. That holds like 1,000 fans in it. Yeah.
You get to play where Giannis plays. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come. Yeah.
I guess I could maybe at least check it out.
Cool. Well, thanks again so much for joining us. And if you wouldn't mind, give one last shout out for how are people going to see that lineup? We teased earlier. February 12th. Where do they see it? Where should they go to get the list? How do they do that?
Yep. So definitely go to summerfest.com. Also follow us on social media. We're at Summerfest on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you get your information. But then also sign up for our newsletter. You get kind of first pre-sale access to amphitheater shows, some other exclusive perks as well. So those would be my recommendations. And we're excited to get it out there.
We're excited too. This is going to be an awesome summer. Definitely looking forward to it. Appreciate you joining us today, and appreciate everyone for sticking with us and tuning in for this week's Joshing Around Milwaukee.